What's up, guys? This is Team Family Fun, and this is
Jeffrey Menzel. Just won at Family Fun Hobbies in Hamilton with F.A.Ts.
Alright, let's go into the deck profile.
So I run a smaller artifact engine. I only won one ignition with one Beagle tech and 3 Moral techs. At first, I wasn't sure. I actually made a last second decision, and took the second Beagle tech out and cut my ignitions from 2 to 1 because you don't ever want to draw Beagle tech. You always want to just summon from the deck to pop the Moral techs that are down. So this actually worked really well today. Artifacts probably weren't even the best part of the day, but they definitely get the job done. Going into the Traptrix engine, I ran 3 Remelio, obviously. With the new format and only drawing 5 cards, like, you definitely need to open up a Remelio and set a Bottomless or a Traptrix Nightmare, depending on who you're playing, right off the rip. So this is really good. And following that up, because you're running 3 of these, I think you should run 2 Traptrix Dionia. This card is just absolutely amazing. I only ran 1 for a while, and I totally regret only running 1 for a while, because when this card's summoned, you get to bring back any Traptrix card. So Remelio. Remelio's effect, you can pop any back row. So it's perfect, and then you get a rank 4 play. Honor Arknight, Laval Chain, Dweller, a lot of cards just to stop people. So this is one of the best plays in the game. Now the other engine. So with F.A.Ts, I'm not running any hands, no hats. I tried it. I think F.A.Ts is way better. Bear, 3 bear, 1 wolf bark, and 3 tankies. F.A.Ts, in my opinion, everyone thinks hats are better, and hands are absolutely broken. They can just do whatever they want, destroy the field, stall. But these are so good because you have artifacts to play on your opponent's turn, and you have Fire Fist to play on your turn. So this mini engine is just so overpowered, and until they hit it, I'm not going to not play this. For the trap lineup, it's obviously a pretty heavy trap lineup because you can search everything. So for the searchable cards by Traptrix Remelio, I run 1 Bottomless and 1 Traptrix Nightmare. A lot of people run like 2 of these and some other things. I don't think you should because this card is easily played around because it's only the turn they're special summon, so it's not that good. I also side a Trap Pull, which I'll show later, which will probably go in the main deck because it's just so amazing because no one knows it's going to happen, and it definitely helps. So those are the trap cards for that. Obviously, you run 3 Sanctums. Is the best card in all of Yugioh. It's absolutely fake. If you destroy it, I could just chain, I can get a summon, I can destroy another card. Enough said. If you don't know this card, you don't know the game yet. 1 Fiendish Chain and 1 Breakthrough. I had 2 Fiendish Chains, but it's not that good. I make this deck usually thinking, who am I playing? Probably White Swords or Dragons or something like that. You want to stop the Curie Bandits, you want to stop their opening plays. Fiendish Chain's good, but Breakthrough's just better because it stops the things that contribute through it. 2 Wiretaps, because you need to make sure your plays go through. You need to stop, if you play mirror matches, you need to stop their Sanctums, the only card that can really beat Sanctum out there. I made deck 1 Blackhorn, because Blackhorn's just Blackhorn. It's just an amazing card, and most people side it, so game 1 they're not really fearing running into this. Some people I saw a build of 3 or 2. 1's good, and you could just side another. Compulse, like I said, a lot of people don't run this anymore. You need to stop the initial plays from people, so it's great. Solemn Warning, obviously. Torrential, obviously. Call the Hornet. A lot of people run like 2 or 3 of these. Definitely just keep it at 1. At first, when I first started playing the deck, I ran 2. It's not good. Definitely just run 1 of these. You bring back Remelio, you pop any back row. You can bring back a bear and make plays. Or most importantly, you can bring back a Moral Tech on their turn, and then you get the effect to pop any card again and destroy it. So definitely an amazing card, but only at 1. And 2 Deep Prisons because it's Deep Prison and people just love attacking all day. So you can protect your Mermelios and your bears and things, and this is probably one of the MVPs of the day, to be honest. And so the magic lineup, besides the 3 tankies, like I said, 3 tankies and 1 ignition only. With that being said, I run 2 MSTs. MST is just MST. You need to stop their Needlebug Nests, you need to stop Phoenix Wind Blast and nonsense and other tankies. This is an amazing card. At least 2 because I'm only running 1 ignition. I run 1 Soul Charge. This was a last-second decision. Definitely happy I did. I didn't draw it too much, to be honest. I think I used Soul Charge twice today, and I went 6 and 1, so that's not a lot at all, but it's an amazing card. It helps me get a Pleiades, or helps me get an Honor Arknight, bring back the Traptrix cards, like pop cards, Exceed. Book of Moon, to stop trap stuns and wiretaps, you need an answer, or they're just going to go off. A lot of OTK decks just beat you. 2 Potted Dualities to thin things out. Honestly, I want to find room for a 3rd one again because of the format, and you need to get Remelio, so I need to find room for a 3rd, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. 1 Mind Control, a lot of people main this now, amazing card. So many rank 4s. Definitely run this card. It's the best, easiest side deck card. You run it, people run rank level 4s, you're taking them all day, take the hands, take things, and you could just side it out if you don't like it. Most people side it in, so why not just run it in the beginning? and my favorite card for this deck. People do not run this in this deck, and I do not know why. Even for people that run hats, you should run Lance because it's got so many different ways you could protect. I could protect my bear. I could protect my Bromelio for going off on turn 1. You can protect your Exeeds when people think they're going to beat your Anarch with that Traptrix Nightmare or other things. This card is just absolutely amazing. I actually use this all day to just attack over people and use this with bear, or let them attack into me. And use it. It's just such an amazing card, especially on open field when there's no monsters and they just have back rows and they think they're going to be okay with a deep prison to stop their bear, and then bang, you hit them with 800 and get your search, and now you just plussed. For the extra deck, honestly, F.A.Ts and hats don't really go into an extra deck much, but I run Honor Arknight, obviously is amazing. Ragna Zero, I love this card, a lot of people don't. It's so amazing. Excaton, you'll never really run him. The only time you ever run him is in like a mirror match or something, but you have a whole board, so if you're destroying the whole field, you usually lose the game. Degusto Emerald, because I do not run Pot of Dichotomy. I think it's... I've done some testing with it, I don't really like it. I think this is better. Rhapsody and Berserk, I didn't make it at all today. This card's absolutely amazing. Up to 2 times per turn, you can detach and banish your opponent's monster from their graveyard. So this card is just so godlike versus Light Sworns and Dragons and different things. They just milled a bunch, alright, get rid of them all. It's so good. And then the second effect is you can equip it to a monster and it gains 1200 attack, but it has to be an XD monster to equip to. Volko, I run Volko. I actually was running Volko Gaia, but I took Gaia out because I don't have enough room in the extra deck for it because I was trying things. But obviously, just having a Volko is still amazing to just go for game. Blackhorn stop all the hats, all the hands and annoying cards you can't get rid of. Maystrokes, other things. Honor Arknights. Novel Chain. This card I put in today, I actually took out Windup Zen Mayo, and I kind of wish I had him, but this card was so amazing today. I put Wolfbark on top of my deck like 100 times, and they couldn't do anything about it. So, I mean, how great is that? Heartland Draco, this card actually probably won me a game versus I don't know, one of the matchups. He set a bunch of back rows. It was against a Scrap Kid, and I just kept attacking, and he didn't have an answer for this because he thought I was going to keep summoning and doing other things, so I was just attacking directly with this. I'm sure I'm sure I could have done something else, but I really like this card. You could steal games with this. I run 1 Tiger King just because I have 3 bears and Wolfbark and you can negate effects and stuff. He's good. 1 Cowboy. I went to this like 5 times per game because people just don't have an answer for it at the end. Pleiades is the fakest level 5 or rank 5 ever. You have to run them with Moral Tech in them. I only run 1. I run 1 Tyrus because Tyrus is Tyrus and you get to destroy a card at the end. And 1, I don't even know how to say his name, Karen Gorgon. This guy's amazing. Up to twice per turn, if a card's supposed to target 1 card, you can change it to somebody else. So you can try. He can use the effect on. Say got Venus Chain. You could be like put it on him, and then they could be like Valor, and you could be like no Valor him, and you can change 2 in 1 chain. He can chain twice in 1 thing. So he's just amazing, and he's got 2,450 for no reason. So I don't know why.
Did you ever get to change an MST to artifact?
I never got to do that, but I had so many situations where I was waiting for someone to MST, and I would have just, they probably would have just quit. Okay, for the side deck, I run 1 Trap Hole. Like I said, this is probably going to go into the main deck. It's so amazing. Vanity's Emptiness, I didn't even side this today. MVP, side deck, always Soul Release. For some reason, I was playing Inzectors a bunch today, and it was just, I lost my only loss today was 2 Inzectors, and I actually got rid of so many cards, and this probably won me the game by just getting rid of Hornet and all that nonsense. Deep Dark Trap Hole, this is good versus Scraps, Light Swarms, tons of rogue decks that run just Synchros and things, gets rid of Stardust. And I side 2 Veilers because I absolutely hate the Dolces, my most hated deck, and you need to stop their initial thing. This also helps to stop against like Luminas and different things like that. I like in the side, not in the main. Majesty's Fiend, this card is absolutely amazing. I actually tested maining this, it didn't work, but it's so good. There's certain decks that literally don't have an answer for this. You put this out, they're like, oh okay, I can't activate monster effects. It's really good. It's also good versus Light Swords, but if it gets late game, they can still summon JD and stuff. 2 Maxis for fast decks, obviously it's a great card. 2 Kaikus, this is another side. I hate Light Swarms, if you guys haven't noticed with Extra Deck. I can't stand it. This is amazing versus them. Beat Stick, I side this in actually a lot. And then these are going to come out for other things, but these are 2 sites. This is the one that doesn't let them summon from the Extra Deck. I actually sided this in a couple times today, and it actually worked a couple times where people had 2 level 4s and they couldn't exceed. I played Quacky Mary like round 4, and they couldn't go into anything because I made Scythe a bunch of times. So that's pretty good. But yeah, 6-1, I'm definitely happy with the deck.
Alright, thanks for the deck profile. Is there anything you want to say before it cuts off?
Nope, nothing really. Just keep playing and let's see how this format goes.
Alright, thanks.
Thank you.